Good evening everyone, I am the Nebagram, and I just got a notification on Games for Windows Live, even though this game's on Steam, and yeah, we're playing a new game today.
These were once fertile lands, until weather waged war on man.
I'm going to explain what the game is when the extract mode fucks off and lets me. This is a game called Fuel. What this is a open world driving game. With astonishingly long load times, as you'll know. It was released by Codemasters in the middle of the previous decade, so it's about 7 years old. As you can tell by the fact that I have to actually log in with Games for Windows Live. The way it works is, you've got a massive map, and I mean massive. This square here is roughly the same size as Northern Ireland. It's about 10,000 square miles, and you can explore all of it. To unlock the bits of the map, annoyingly, you have to get stars, which as you can see you get by competing in races. This game was so ambitious for its time. It's made by Codemasters as well, so it's got a perfect pedigree. Unfortunately, it's not very good. The AI in it is buggy as hell, and the racing isn't particularly fun. However, I'm going to play it anyway, because it's really... No, I don't actually want that. What I'm going to do, as you can see, I just press start. I can just return to the game here once we've loaded. Fortunately we're on PC, so it's not too terrible. And we get lots of tutorial modes. Oh my fucking word! I could have sworn I optimised the audio. That's probably a bit better. It still feels like it's deafening me, but what the hell. We're going to go for a little drive in free roam, just so I can explain, assuming I'm able to. Whey! Up we go. Explain sort of the way that my Dune buggy apparently misfires. So I'm going to explain the idea of the game. It's open world, it's free roam, and you can see you've got various little markers on the back, on the distance there, that you can go to and basically pick up various things like their different liveries, different vehicles. Ah! You can crash into stuff as well. I think we're about to hit one of the... No, we're not. That thing over there is a challenge, which is a special type of race. Yeah, basically, the conceit of this game is that it's open world. I've said that about 10 times now. It's set in a post-apocalyptic landscape where fuel is a valuable commodity, so everybody spends all day, every day, racing around in dune buggies, wasting it. I don't understand that either. But it's really fun to just drive around and have a massive piss about. As you saw, you gain stars for winning races and spotting vista points. These are special points in the world where you can basically stop and check out the view, and there's some really beautiful views. I think I've got this turned up to maximum graphics. I will double check that right now as we head on over to the vista point. Display, isn't it? I don't think you could... Yeah. I don't think you could actually alter the graphics settings on this, so we'll just assume we're on maximum graphics. I originally played this game on the 360, but I've got it on Steam. You can't actually buy it off the Steam store. What I had to do... camera glitch. What I had to do was buy a code off of eBay and then redeem it through the Steam store and allow me to download it, at which point I had to spend 5 minutes downloading my Games for Windows Live profile, log into that, and then have to update Games for Windows Live, and then spend another 5 minutes logging into it again. So between clicking play on Steam and actually getting to play the game was about 25 minutes. But I'm here now, heading over to this Vista Point. That's a typo. in the best way possible, which is... Oh, hello! At last! Is that what I think it is? Yes! And I've gained an achievement! Well, hey, even though... I don't... Will that count towards my Xbox Live account? That'd be cool if it does. Even though it's the same game that I played on 360, it's the same achievement. Those barrels give you bonus points that you use to do something that I don't know what it is. As I said, this map is about... It's square and it's about 120 miles side to side, so it's going to take you for... Oh my word! I just had a smash up. If you have a terminal smash up like that, it just respawns you. It's very forgiving in that it doesn't like you make you go all the way back to where you were and start again, because that would have been just evil. Is that a... That's a skeleton that I've apparently just trashed. Good, good. Right, so... Basically, the whole idea of this game... Fuel! Thank you. The whole idea of this game is to drive around, look at the scenery, and race some really buggy AI. Thank God for the roll cage. Now the question is, can I get up that in a straight line? And the answer is almost certainly going to be no, but what the hell? You don't know until you try. I just drove up a fucking mountain. You do get other vehicles in this game apart from dune buggies. You also get quad bikes. As we all know, quad bikes are the best thing ever invented. You get big rigs, trucks, some saloon cars. You might get muscle cars because this is meant to be America and they have raging stiffies for muscle cars. Because they're all apparently pikey and crap over there. Hi America. But yeah, you really want 4x4s and camera glitches, which you get plenty of. In between this game and Sonic Adventure, I am playing a lot of games with dodgy cameras. And it's taken me bloody forever to get to this Vista Point. There's a big rig down there. Pretty much every car you pass in the game you will be able to drive, every vehicle anyway. This when it was marketed was basically as the Oblivion of driving games, and it's easy to see why. In terms, you only get underneath that. The answer to my question there was no. We're almost at this Vista Prince. And we are still somehow... Is this thing like half mountain goat or something? Oh, I found its limit. Let's go round it. I have taken the executive decision, we'll be going round it. In addition to camera glitches, there are also some graphical glitches. For a game made by Codemasters, who gave us the brilliant Grid series, this does come across as awfully unfinished. But it's ambitious. It's the Top Gear of games, ambitious, but really a bit rubbish. Hello. I think we can get up here. I think we can't get it. Oh my word. That's going to ruin your tracking. At last. Where is the Vista Prince again? I appear to have lost it. Over here. And the good thing about these things is that they also act as a respawn points as well. They act as fast travel points. It is a truly beautiful view. And now we're going to do an Assassin's Creed off the edge. Yes! That's some air. Okay. So that's basically the idea of Fuel in a nutshell. You drive around, do challenges, and look at things in the pretty darkness. Where was that challenge? I have no idea where we came from, so I'm just going to drive in one direction. I'm just going to drive through that shack. I'm also going to drive through this one until I find something to do, and then I'm going to demonstrate exactly how broken the AI is, assuming I can find a tree to crash into. In case you're wondering, I'm using an Xbox 360 controller. Hello, there's some challenges over there. Back the way I came, no doubt. Oh, hello. That was a stream. That was the same stream. How do I get across this? Bridge. Fuel. Thank you. We'll have. Most of this game is spent basically just crashing into it. You can get 4 at once if you so please. Is that one I knocked over, or is it? Yeah, it's one I knocked over. Apparently for this valuable commodity, you have to drive into vast quantities of it in order to... There is no bridge there, is there? Okay. There's no bridge there either. How do I get across this freaking stream? Right, what I think I need to do is have a run up. That's not a shack, is it? Take this, you fucking stream! If I'm going to have a run up to try and do that, it would make sense not to try to get across it at its narrowest point. At last! I'm across. And I saw 4 barrels of fuel back this way at the barn, so we're going to have those. Have it! Tree! Which one do you reckon we should go for? We'll go for this one. Straight line, the way of champions. That's not a shack I can run through, is it? What did that sign say? Do you reckon we can get up the side of that? Certainly we need to give it a try. I think you may be able to... Oh, that was a caravan. You may be able to tell immediately one of the problems with this game and the size of the map is that it is too big. If you want to roam everywhere, it takes absolutely bloody forever to get from one side of the area to the other, let alone... There were fuel barrels on this roof there. That seems like an irresponsible place to put them. We'll come back to that. Where is that challenge that I saw? I know it's on the horizon, but I can't pan my camera up any more than that. And as you can see, when I do, you kind of get camera glitches, so we avoid doing that where possible. Right, we're full throttle and we're 30 miles an hour. So I think we may have... yeah, we're going to have to go round this. That'll buff out. Hello, is that a fuel barrel I see over there? No. There are roads, but it's just fun not to stick to them. As you can see, my engine actually sounds like it's coping. Where's the fun in that? There was a street. Hey! Back on target. I get the feeling I'm going to be doing that a lot in this game. Okay. Challenge! Bring it on, you bastards. Chopper, that's the price happens to fly. Really? You need to make it to a landing point before we keep first about yeah. And we're on a quad bike. Yeah, I think so. And we're driving as some sort of shirtless twat. Okay, bring it on. I know it says something there about the smart GPS, but it said don't rely on it, so whatever. This seems like a rather awkward way to get a vehicle somewhere when it could presumably drive itself. That is the whole point. Are you trying to be cool for cool's sake, you twat? Oh, it's also raining. Great. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Precisely how I made a being a fucking helicopter, for God's sake. On a quad bike. As awesome as quad bikes are, which is very, it's a fucking helicopter. They go at 150 miles an hour as part of their daily routine. And I'm just barely getting above 60. Hey! Bomb. One thing's for damn sure, I'm keeping the quad bike. If only to watch me crash and this guy fly off the top of it. The helicopter appears to have slowed down to allow me to get ahead of it. That's somewhat gratifying. Have that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first challenge done. So, I have been the Nemogram. I shall see you soon for more episodes of Fuel with a Fool. Cheerio!